What's up guys, Turbo Veltriac here, back with another video, and in today's video, I'm reviewing Beyblade Burst Surge Episode 8, titled The Jet Black Sun Vex Lucius. So since this video will have spoilers on the episode, there will be a link in the description below to where you can watch the episode if you have not already. So anyways, this episode covers episodes 15 and 16 of Beyblade Burst Sparking, and yeah, let's begin with the analysis. So the story continues from the previous episode where Lane challenges Louie, but another storm comes and Hyuga is annoyed over Lane's interference, but then he meets Lane's hedgehog Harry, and he follows Harry into the dungeon trying to befriend him, until they return to the entrance where they meet up with Lane. So after the opening sequence, the storm finally passes and Lane starts antagonizing Hyuga about how Hyperion had speed and nothing else. And Hyuga challenges Lane, and Lane accepts after getting a response from his bae, Vex Lucius. And then we find Shu, who tells Rantaro about how he met Lane, and how he had a thing called Flare that interested him. And after that, we get back to Hyuga's battle with Lane, and Hyperion is burst by Lucius. So now we are getting into Louie and Lane's battle, and Lane tells Louie that Luinor won't be able to touch Lucius, and Hyuga reveals that Lucius had put up a barrier in his battle. And once the battle starts, Hyuga is proven to be true, and Luinor tries to break through the barrier but fails, and Louie and Luinor get into Raid Upper, while Lane and Lucius get into Vexing Wall. And both bays are knocked out of the stadium, resulting in a draw. And that concludes the first half of the episode, which was episode 15 of Sparking. And now we are getting into the second half of the episode, which was episode 16 of Sparking. And the name for this part has not been released at the time of recording this video, but since it was called Barrier Variant Wall in Japan, my guess is that it'll be changed to something like Barrier Vexing Wall. So the second half of the episode picks up from where the first half left off, and Hikaru and Hyuga rewatch the battle, and they discover that Lucius's barrier is made by the tabs on its 2D chassis. And once we get into the second battle, Lane breaks his launcher, and Hyuga tries to offer Lane his launcher, but Lane knocks it away. And then we get a flashback where Lane joined Shu on the Raging Bulls and took on his training, and then Shu lends Lane his launcher. So now we are getting into the actual second battle, and Lane remembers how Shu told him to analyze everything about his opponent, and once Louie and Lane launch, Louie and Luinor start pushing Lucius onto the upper deck, trying to burst it. But Lane and Lucius end up bursting Luinor with Vexing Wall, so the battle goes to Lane. So after his victory, Lane returns Shu's broken launcher and tells him that'll crush him with the full force of his flare, and that concludes the episode. So anyways, the Jet Black Sun Vex Lucius was a good episode, and I did enjoy it, and I thought Louie and Lane's battle was good, but I feel like the second battle could have been done better. And I liked how this episode was focused on Lane, and gave us a backstory on how Shu met him, and how he also had a special kind of resonance called Flare. And I also liked how this episode gave us a moment between Hyuga and Harry, but I kind of find it weird how they censored Hikaru crying when he was scared, but I guess it's kind of understandable. So in the next review, I'll be going over episode 9, Is This a Dream or Is It a Nightmare?, where we get more of a backstory on Lane, and we also get the return of Dante Koryu. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.